Welcome back to episode 3 of the Norse Spirit podcast. I'm Hans, your guide on this journey of transformation, inspired by Norse mythology, traditional herbalism, and self-improvement strategies. In our last episode, we barely scratched the surface of understanding the significance of habits. Now it's time to delve deep into how habits can help us regain control and combat the dragons of anxiety and depression. Life is messy, and when dealing with mental health issues like anxiety and depression, it often feels like we are spiraling down a rabbit hole with no control over our own thoughts. We can feel completely powerless. The sense of losing control, of being at the mercy of our own minds, is a common sentiment in such states. Yet, if we look back to our northern ancestors, they had different approach to dealing with these chaotic elements of life, especially within the Old Norse culture. There was a strong emphasis on nurturing the hugger, the mind and the thought, as an essential practice. Their lives were deeply connected to nature and its rhythms, and they had developed techniques to foster a strong, resilient mindset. One such example is utiseta, a technique comparable to the Native American vision quest. It was an ancient form of meditation practicing by Norse shamans, who were renowned for their unusual powers, including the mastery of seider, a type of Old Norse sorcery, and the ability to alter destiny. Utiseta was about opening the door to invisible worlds and the subconscious mind, connecting deeply with nature in quiet, lonely places far from habitation. The purpose of utiseta was to guide a person and help them find the right path. Those who felt lost could find answers by reconnecting to the subconscious mind, which many scientists consider a shadow of the conscious mind. Utiseta offered a way to unlock the mysteries of our hidden second intelligence. Our northern ancestors found inner peace and better understanding of themselves by connecting with nature. They believed in the power of nature to provide answers and practiced traditions such as the åsgång, a year walk. You could translate that too. This is basically a walk in the forest, and that could foretell future events. And you should do it by night. I think in Småland in Sweden, this practice stopped around the early 1800s. However, in this way, they found strength and guidance not just in the external world, but with themselves. The legacy of Norse shamanism of practice like utiseta is still alive today. Remind us of the power of human mind and the importance of staying connected with nature and our own inner worlds. The connection here is that just as our northern ancestors to guide and find the right path through practices like utiseta, we too have the power to take care of our own hugger, our mind and our thoughts, as if it were our newborn child. But it doesn't stop there. It is telling us that we are in control of our own thoughts. We have the ability to reprogram our minds, to rewrite the narratives that hold us back. So instead of scrambling to self-doubt and negative self-talk, we can choose to embrace positivity and affirmations. We can replace feelings of sadness or hopelessness with empowering statements like, I am happy today. Yes, I can. Just as our ancestors found the strength and guidance within themselves and thought their connections with nature, we too can tap into that inner wellspring by staying connected with our inner world and natural world around us. We can unlock the mystery of our hidden second intelligence as well. And my personal opinion about the hidden second intelligence is the power of the mind that we can reprogram. The legacy of practices like utiseta, rooted in Norse shamanism, reminds us in the immense power of the human mind and the importance of nurturing that connection with nature as a source of strength and inspiration. In my own journey, I dedicated myself to this practice every day for a period of 5 to 6 months. During my walks, when self-doubt and anxiety emerged, I interrupted them immediately and redirected my thoughts towards positive emotions. I would firmly tell my own brain, nope, I'm super happy, this is fantastic, and I love my life. I repeated these affirmations relentlessly until the negative self-talk gradually faded away. In the gym, even in the gym, whenever anxiety crept in, I would assert my control and declare, I am happy and I am in control. I was able to reprogram my brain and show it that I was the one in charge. It's fascinating to discover that nature walks are a form of meditation. They serve as a powerful medicine to strengthen our hugur, providing it with the necessary fuel and the space it needs to process the complexities of our thoughts. In my opinion, nature walks are one of the true powerhouses in our arsenal. If you not already incorporate them into your daily routine, I highly encourage you to start doing so. However, spirituality or mindfulness is not just a modern thing. Remember, in Northern culture, this was an important practice. So how does all this basically fit into habits, right? So imagine the following. You sleep until late morning. The clock is around 10 to 11 maybe. You're getting out of bed. You don't have any clear plan for the day. You find yourself lounging on the couch, indulging in endless hours of Netflix. Yo, baby, I'm too lazy to cook. Can you cook? How is that taking care of your hugur? How is that even somehow connected to a fulfilling life? Imagine, however, waking up each morning with a sense of purpose and excitement. As soon as your eyes open, you know exactly what needs to be done. You have already set the stage for success by planning your day the night before. This powerful practice eliminates the aimlessness that often overshadow our mornings, especially on the weekends. And this is where the power and the magic of habits come in. By setting meaningful goals and establishing empowering routines, you can create a life that propels you forward and fills you with joy. It all starts with visualizing your aspirations and setting clear goals for your next day before bed. Like, let's say 30 minutes before bedtime, you already write down your goals for the next day. Imagine the excitement of waking up with a deep sense of purpose. I mean, you feel energized and ready to tackle the day because you know exactly what you want to achieve. Whenever it's cleaning up your living space, pursuing a new skill, or taking charge of your physical well-being, you have a plan in place. For instance, I recognized that my home was in disarray, in complete disarray. And it was time to step up and contribute, for real. I made it my mission to wake up early, walk with the dog, with my partner, dive into a new language, and transform our living space. These goals became pillars of my daily routine. As I committed to them, I witnessed a remarkable shift in my energy and my relationship. I became a source of inspiration, motivation myself and those around me. Remember, habits are not formed overnight. It takes consistent effort and approximately 21 days to cement a new behavior. But the journey never stops there. Research suggests that it takes up to I think 90 days for a habit to become deeply integrated in your life, right? So embrace this transformative process and don't underestimate the power of commitment. In just 21 days, you can begin reshaping yourself into a person you aspire to be. Rise with purpose, aimed with a plan, and radiating positivity. No longer will you waste precious hours in aimlessness. Instead, you will embrace the boundless potential of each day, confidentially moving closer to your dreams, step by step. So with that said, let the power of habits guide you towards a life of fulfillment and success. Embrace the joy of waking up with clarity and determination. You have the power to shape your days and create a future that fills your heart with happiness. Start now and watch as you transform into a beautiful tapestry of achievement and personal growth. The easiest way, however, to stick to your habits is to write down your goals and schedule dedicated time for them in your day planner app. I strongly recommend go search for a day planner app in App Store or Play Store. It's awesome. It takes the time to set clear intentions and commit to them. Once you established your goals, it's crucial to stick to them. That's the difference between failing and succeeding out of this. You stick to them. There's no other option. To truly develop your path to success, you must shape a new identity for yourself. What does this mean? Well, going to the gym 4 out of 7 days gradually become integrated into a new identity, right? So visualize the version of yourself that you aspire to become, start working towards it. Begin with very small steps, and most importantly, stick with them. Build upon your progress and gradually implement new habits to strengthen your journey. Set daily goals that contribute to your overall vision. For example, if you dream of hiking in Iceland, start by training your legs and feet for the task through daily walks of 20-30 minutes. Cultivate a habit of success by incorporating reading books into your routine and adopting healthier eating habits. No matter how you choose to begin your journey, dedication is key. You don't want to let yourself down. And that's why it's so important to stay committed. And that's why you're listening to the Norse spirit. Trust in yourself and believe in your ability to transform your life throughout consistent effort and steadfast dedication to your goals. Because I believe the reason why you're listening to Norse spirit is because you already know that this mentality is quite strong, but you also should know that this really requires discipline and dedication, right? Don't forget that. All right, everyone, here are 5 key tips to help you to create and maintain habits. So the first one, again, start small. Begin with manageable and achievable habits. Breaking down your larger goals into smaller, actionable steps makes them more attainable and builds momentum, right? That's the thing that you want, momentum at the beginning. Focus on one habit at a time to avoid overwhelm and increase your chance of success. 2, set clear and specific goals. And it's super specific. Define your habits with clarity. Be specific about what you want to achieve and establish clear criteria for your success. For example, instead of getting a goal to exercise more, specifically to specify a habit like going for a 30-minute walk every morning. 3, use reminders and cues. Create a visual auditory reminders to prompt your habits. Set up notifications on your phone, use sticky notes or whatever to associate your habits with existing routines or triggers in your daily life. 4, track your progress. Monitor your habit inbuilt journey to stay motivated and accountable, right? It's very important to understand how well am I doing, and don't forget, be honest to yourself here. Self-gratitude. So if you stick to it the first day, that's so many victories. Self-gratitude here is so super important. We're going to dive into that in a later episode, but remember, celebrate your victories daily. Stay consistent. This is the last point. Stay consistent and be patient. Consistency is key in forming habits, right? Commit to practicing your habit every day, even if it's just a few minutes. Avoid skipping days, as it can disrupt the habit building process. And that's the most important here with the Norse spirit. And that's the most important. That's the difference. That's why you are listening to Norse spirit. If you set up this goal, you need to stick to it. If you have to stick for this for 30 days straight, it doesn't matter if it's weekend, if your father's birthday, if it's your brother's birthday, if it's, I don't know, raining meteor showers or a bear comes running, I don't know. I don't care. Stick to your goal. Every single day for 30 days minimum. Reflect, be happy, be super proud of yourself. Celebrate that because that's a huge step. and then continue with it non-stop. Thank you for joining us on the Norse Spirit podcast. We hope you find inspiration and motivation to embark on your journey of self-improvement. Remember to like, subscribe and share this episode with others who are seeking personal growth and transformation. Together we can forge a path of success and create a life fulfilled in fulfillment and joy. Skål!